Hey guys, it's Joe here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the competitive mode in Overwatch, and why it seems somewhat like a joke right now, and why it seems like a lot of people don't really care what rank you are, be it a high rank or a low rank. And hopefully I can talk a little bit about this, and maybe give my own opinion on this, and maybe we can also give a few suggestions to Blizzard to how we may fix this problem, as they have said previously that they do want to try to fix this problem. So what's really the stem of this problem? The problem of people just not really caring about what rank they are, and the problem of just people not knowing how good they actually are for their rank. Well, it really comes from the 1 to 100 scale ratio of how good you are in Overwatch, and how they do a level 1 to 100 skill rating. And how this doesn't really make any sense. So how Overwatch decided to do the 1 to 100 skill rating, they did this. So you normally think, 1 to 100, 50 would be the average player base. The majority of people would be in 50. But no, that's actually false. The majority of people are in like 40 to 45, 46-ish. While if you're a good player, you're going to be in like 50 to 57. And if you're a super good player, you're going to be in like 60 to like 69 or something. But the thing is, this doesn't really make any sense. Shouldn't 50 be the average? 40 should be a little bit below average, and 60 should be a little bit above average. But no, as it is right now, 50, you're good. 40, you're average, and 60, you're godlike, which doesn't make any sense really. It just doesn't make any sense, and a lot of people don't really come to understand this. I didn't really understand this until I actually looked at the player base, how many people are in which bracket of, play, like rank 60, 50, 40, and overall, I'm going to try to show you some statistics, but it really doesn't make that much sense, and I'd say for the average Overwatch player that doesn't put a lot of time into this, they wouldn't really understand it, and it's really hard to actually understand. The simple problem is people near 50 really underappreciate how good they are, as they're actually in like the top 20 or even 30 percentile, while people in 40 are kind of, super underappreciating how good they are. They're like, I'm in 40, that's way below 50, and I'm not doing very well at the game. Well, they're actually just doing average. So, yeah, it's really confusing. We really need to fix this. Other than that, though, also what I want to say before I give you any real fixes is that it seems way too easy to go up and down in Overwatch. Now, let's take another game like League of Legends. If you want to go from Bronze 5 to, Silver 5, that would take a good, 15 hours. Of course, if you're just like an average player, you have to play a ton of games over and over and over again, rank up, rank up, rank up, rank up, rank up, and you'd finally get to that Silver 5. But in Overwatch, if you win like 5 games, let's say I'm 55 right now, which I am, if I win 5 games, I can go up to 60. So I can go from a slightly above average player to a player that's in like almost the top 10 percentile by just winning 5 games. By winning 5 games, does it really mean that I'm a 20% better player than I was before? I'd really say no. I'd say going up 5 games shouldn't make you go that much higher in the percentile of other players in the game. Winning 5 games should do a decent amount, but you shouldn't really go that far. But the problem is with how it's set up in Overwatch, winning 1 game will get you close to 1 rank, and then losing 1 game will lose you close to 1 rank. So if you win just a few games and you don't really lose any, well, you're going to be climbing super fast, and at the same time, you're going to be falling rank super fast on the opposite end of the spectrum. So this really makes rank not really feel that important. If I can just win, 20 games in a row with a team of 6, and then I'm like rank 60 or 70, why does anyone actually care that I got there? It only took me 20 games, it didn't really take me that much effort, and it didn't really take me that much time. People really like to see the top players have to put in tons of hours, tons of work to get to where they are. But as it is right now, you don't have to put in that much time, you don't have to really put in that much work, and you can climb way too easy, at least in my own opinion, as I've not really played Overwatch competitive that much at all, and I've already been climbing a ton just by playing maybe 1 or 2 games a day. If I win them both, there you go, I climb up like 5 or 6 or even 7% of the player base, just by winning 1 or 2 games, which is just really ridiculous in my opinion. But now to how we can fix this a little bit, and first off I'm going to say, you can either do 1 or 2 things. First off, you can make so the 1 to 100 competitive mode still does exist, the competitive rankings, but what they have to do is make 50 about average, and make so it'll actually go down to 1. If you're like the worst player in the world, you'll be at 1. 30, it'll go down to there, and that'll be like pretty bad, and then it'll go up to like 70, which will be pretty good, and then also all the way to 100, which would be like the Grandmaster or the Challenger tier. They really need to do something like that. They need to balance out these tiers a lot more if they want to do this. And I'd also say what they probably have to do for the 1 to 100 is make so that you gain a lot less XP, or I don't really know what it's called, like competitive points when you win, and a lot less competitive points when you lose. just make the game take a lot longer to climb up, and it'll also just give people a reason to actually play a lot more, as if you have to win like 3 or 4 games to climb up a ranking, that one ranking will mean a lot more than if you just have to play one game. If you only have to play one game to climb a ranking, no one really cares. You just played one game, but if you have to play 3, 4, or even 5 games, it really means quite a bit more, and the ranking system will mean quite a bit more. And I'm hoping that they do this, or I'm hoping that they just do what pretty much every other ranking system has ever done so far, which is you just do a division system. We've seen this in all of other Blizzard's games. Heroes of the Storm, StarCraft, of course we also saw this in League of Legends, Dota, Counter-Strike. All these games just have a division system where, you have something like Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Challenger, Diamond, all these different rankings. They could do that, and I feel like that would also fit pretty well in Overwatch. Maybe make the top ranking of that like a Overwatch hero, something like that. I don't really know. Maybe make the bottom ranking like a vigilante. Doesn't really matter. But as far as that idea, I'm just gonna say with that, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's just kind of what all these other ranking systems has been. They've all worked out very well. People are very happy with that. People are very used to that type of ranking system. And I am very, very happy that Blizzard's trying to try something out new. Trying to try something that they really never tried before or anyone has seen before. But obviously, it's not really working out way too well. It's really confusing, and it's a lot easier for the average player to know, hey, I'm in like Bronze 3. Bronze 2 people are probably better than me, or Silver people are probably a little bit better than me. While if you're saying, hey, I'm rank 40, rank 43 people, I guess are better than me, but they're only 3 numbers above me, and they only really had to win 3 games, so they really could just be my skill level or even worse than me and just got carried for those 3 games, so I really don't know their skill level. That's kind of just what's going through people's heads right now, and that's kind of what's going through my head with a lot of these people. I don't know how good they are. I don't really know what percentile of players they really deserve to be in, and that's just kind of the fix I really hope we get. I hope we either fix that 1 to 100, make it harder to climb, or I hope that we just make a division system, which a lot of people I'm sure will be against, but a lot of people will be for. I'd be fine with either way personally. Whatever way Blizzard wants to take this game, I'm perfectly fine with. As far as the actual competitive mode, I'm not banging on it at all. I really like how the competitive matches are panning out. I really like how they're making it a little bit harder for the offense to win right now, but it's still a bit too offense-oriented. But, it's very balanced for now, and I'm just enjoying competitive. So I'm not hating on competitive at all. I'm just hating on kind of like the ranking system and how it actually shows what rank you are. It's just not really what I think it should be, and I know that it can be changed. I know that Blizzard can fix this, so it's something that I'm very excited for in Season 2, which I'm sure that they're going to change this thing up quite a bit. Of course, a lot of the glitches will be gone, lots of the bugs will be out of there, and I feel like Season 2 will probably be one of the best seasons to play in, and of course Season 3 will be even better. Right now in Overwatch, playing Season 1, it's pretty fun. At the same time, it doesn't really feel like you're actually, climbing that much, doing that much, because you pretty much know it's going to be replaced with something, but anyways, that's just all my ideas on this. I'm really, really excited for Blizzard to change this up. I'm really excited for them to add something new and make so players really care about the competitive game mode a lot more. I am super competitive myself. I played League of Legends for a ton of time. I played CSGO quite a bit, and I really like competitive modes. So if they can make this a bit more competitive, make people really care a little bit more about their rank, I would love that so much. Anyways, of course, as always, these are all my personal opinions. Please put your own down in the comment section below. And as always, have a great day.